And we're on top of this. An apology too little too late for thousands of Facebook users worried about who has their information.
Really sorry that this happened. We have a basic responsibility to protect people's data. And if we can't do that, then we don't deserve to have the opportunity to serve people.
CEO Mark Zuckerberg says that he's taking steps to secure your data after a mega privacy scandal. But don't wait for Facebook to make changes. You can make some adjustments right now, and we're going to help you with that.
That's right, Reg. To get the whole picture, though, you have to go back to how this whole scandal blew up in the first place. This started back in 2013 when hundreds of thousands of people took a personality quiz on Facebook on an app created by a Cambridge University researcher. You may have been one of these people. Based on how Facebook operated at that time, if you took that test, the app was allowed to access tens of millions of your friends' data. In 2014, Facebook tightened up its grip on your data, but by then, it was too late. And the company learned that Cambridge researcher had already shared data from this app with the consulting firm Cambridge Analytica. You may have heard that name in the news recently. It has links to President Trump's 2016 campaign. That data contained just about everything that would be tied to your Facebook identity.
So how important is this data for a political group? We wanted to get that answer for you, so we asked the chair of Computer and Information Technology at St. Pete College.
I tell folks, imagine this. What if I were to walk into a retail establishment and they knew everything about me and that they could tailor the experience I had walking into a bricks and mortar location specifically to me? That's the value of this kind of information, that they could tailor an experience specifically to you based on your prior behavior.
So what can you do short of deleting Facebook altogether? You can lock down your profile as much as possible. 10 News reporter Jennifer Titus shows you how to do it.
So I just told you about this a few days ago, but the conversation's more important than ever as people are talking about their privacy and Facebook. So here's what you need to know when it comes to protecting your privacy on Facebook. Log on to the app and you're going to see the 3 lines on the bottom here. That's your menu button. You're going to find account settings and then you're going to find apps, and that's going to show you every single app that may be using your personal information right now. That's when you can decide which app to use, which apps to remove, and you might be surprised with how many apps are on there. And you also want to go back one screen to privacy, because this is important here, because you can decide who sees that information, your friends of friends, or public. And we also want to mention that Facebook is changing their way on how to find this. They're going to make it easier for you in the next month or so you can find that privacy and your apps a little easier. And they're also going to make sure any app that you haven't used in the past 3 months, they're going to be blocked from seeing any of your data. Jennifer Titus, 10 Investigates.
While you crack down on apps, Morgan & Morgan cracking down on Facebook. It's suing over the data scandal. They filed a lawsuit in Northern California, close to Facebook's headquarters. A spokesperson for the law firm says Cambridge Analytica used the information they got to wage psychological warfare. In a statement, they said even more alarming is the fact that Facebook executives knew several years ago that these violations occurred and chose to keep silent about it. So the bottom line with this story, 3 things you should take away from this, from the information that we just gave you. 1, this started in 2013. 2, the greatest threat to privacy is your information that you share. Remember, it's not just you and your friends, you're also sharing your information. And 3, check your privacy settings.